It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Velus Jones now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shuck will throw to get us started. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
At the 22-yard line.
Shuck now on first down. Caught at the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Shuck now on 3rd and goal. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now hang on, we have an injured player out there, and everybody knew who it was straight away. That's their quarterback in some pain, less than a quarter into this season. Groupie sends it through, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, it's kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. One is Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Chased out to his right. Stops it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Chuck now from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They give on second to Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Third down, here's Shuck. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10.
First down.
Kamara running out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a game at 16.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
That's good for another Saints. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their early lead to 9. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints go up 10-zip here in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Benson on the counter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
He's running with it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Benson. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 36-yard line.
Shock working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Murray keeps it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Slot man motioned over. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. The defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Now Kyler. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Green. Hey. Buzz. Hey.
On fourth down, here's Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the 38. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running right, it's Kamara. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Another Saints first down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Running behind center with Kamara.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Grupe sends it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Reed now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints beginning their drive here. Kamara gets it off the option. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
To the air, 3rd and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Back to throw, Shuck. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's good for another Saints 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Kamara can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shuck now on 3rd and goal. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Groupie sends it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Dortch now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over a 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now, Murray to throw. Down and get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Saints grab it! And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. On the return, here's Jones. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Option play, they give to Benson. They're cobbled together a yard there. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Murray. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10. To Kamara we go to start this third quarter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Well, right side, cut by Olave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shot now on first down. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after that.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. The rookie from Michigan there that time. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Shuck working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you've got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Brock, I know you're a big fan of referencing baseball. Well, I believe that was 3 sacks and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. And I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
49-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's taken down, but some quality yardage in that play.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the 29. Hitting Olave on the slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 3 on that game. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They'll run here with Jones. And that's already just a little yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Chuck now from the gun. The back's got it. Touchdown New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Offense up to the line fast.
Available weapon on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel, These guys on the field made the right play.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Garrett Williams on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. Jones once more. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They pitch it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Running a screen now for Jones. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws.
And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Saints have the football back at the 45.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Let's go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
No. 60 Bison. Check Bobcat. Go.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at him. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready. Black 22. What have we got?
Throwing is Winston. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He tries to sneak it, and he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it an 18-point game.
Cardinals 17. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on. Set. 70 left.
They'll start with a give to Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Half the 60.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, ball at the 36. Handoff here for Miller. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. Home to the right. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a second down.
Brings up second and inches at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints looking like they'll start this season with a win. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Max Wilson on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 13-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Move it, my team. Take over.
Here's Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now a give to Jones. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence you did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it.